Have you ever stayed awake all night and thought it was harmless? The truth is, even a single night without sleep can change the way your brain works in surprising ways. Imagine your brain as a busy city that never shuts down. Every night, sleep acts like the cleaning crew that clears the trash, repairs the lights, and keeps the traffic flowing. But when that crew doesn't show up, the entire system begins to break down. After just 24 hours without sleep, your brain starts behaving as if it's under the influence of alcohol. Your reaction time slows, your memory weakens, and even simple decisions feel harder. Scientists have discovered that brain cells struggle to communicate with each other when you're sleep deprived. It's like trying to make a phone call with terrible reception. The signal keeps dropping, and your thoughts feel fuzzy. If you push further and stay awake for 48 hours, the effects become even more alarming. Your brain begins producing bursts of activity that look almost like mini seizures. You might be awake, but parts of your brain literally shut down for seconds at a time. That's why people who pull all-nighters often say they blank out or forget what they were doing. Go beyond 72 hours without sleep, and the brain starts mixing dreams with reality. People begin to hallucinate, seeing shadows move, hearing voices, or feeling like time itself is bending. This isn't just strange, it's your brain desperately signaling that it cannot function without rest. The reason behind all this lies in something called the glymphatic system. Think of it as your brain's washing machine. While you sleep, this system flushes out toxins, including proteins linked to Alzheimer's disease. Without sleep, those toxins build up like dirty dishes piling in the sink. Over time, this increases the risk of memory loss, mood disorders, and even long-term brain damage. Lack of sleep doesn't just affect your thinking, it hijacks your emotions. When you're tired, everything feels more dramatic. That's because the amygdala, the part of your brain that controls fear and anger, becomes overactive. At the same time, the prefrontal cortex, the logical, rational part, slows down. The result is more stress, more anxiety, and a shorter temper. Research has also shown that sleep deprivation can alter your DNA. Just 1 week of poor sleep changes the activity of more than 700 genes, including those linked to immunity, metabolism, and stress. In other words, your body literally rewrites itself when you don't get enough rest. So what really happens to your brain when you don't sleep? It doesn't just get tired, it begins to break down. Communication between neurons slows, toxins accumulate, emotions spiral out of control, and the risk of long-term damage rises sharply. Sleep isn't a luxury. It's a survival tool. The next time you think about pulling an all-nighter, remember that your brain is silently begging for help. One night might not destroy you, but repeated sleep loss comes with a heavy cost. So when you're tempted to stay up scrolling on your phone, ask yourself, do you really want to gamble with your brain? And if this shocked you, wait until you learn what happens to your heart when you don't sleep. That's a story for another video.